B. I'm Tony B.
And I'm Jim Bunny.
And we are
The Group Chat Live.
Hi, guys. We
Hi.
are back. We are back with some guests that we're excited to sit down and talk with. Cup of conversation.
Yes.
Thank
We're
you
going to have some conversation.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
we are.
Most definitely.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Like, how did you get into podcasting?
Okay, well, I'm Coco, first off. I'm Coco.
And I'm T.
And that's T. And really, we just we started off as business partners. And we just used to always talk during business and just have good conversation all the time. And one day T was like, we ought to start a podcast. And I was like, okay. And so we just did. And it we don't have like this interesting story, but like we just started and like we've been rocking ever since. Like that's basically us.
Yep.
Okay. How long y'all been podcasting?
For like 2.5, almost 3 years now.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So next year in June will be like what?
3 years.
3 years.
Sure. Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
How are you liking the experience so far?
It's a roller coaster ride. We talk about this a lot on our podcast. And we always say it's a little cringy when people ask us how we met because people are always expecting like a best friend story. Mm-hmm. And that's not what we got for y'all. I hate to be disappointed, but that's not what we got for y'all. Like we even talked about like our friendship growing as we on the podcast. Like in Coco mind, we might still be associates.
Wait, what is Coco? Is
she's strict.
What is she? What's your zodiac sign, Coco? I'm a Capricorn, but I don't subscribe.
She's strict. She's strict over here. She run a tight program. So
what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Friendly as fit.
What that mean? Y'all like, oh, okay. What that mean?
I don't know, because I don't subscribe to all that horoscope shit.
I don't know what
people are different. Even though we friends and we do have that kind of story, we are extremely different.
Yeah, I'm an Aquarius and I'm down to the T. You Google Aquarius, that is me.
Okay. And I'm very much, as you can tell, I'm very moody.
Right.
Very much. I really want to cuss and I need to cuss and I will.
Okay.
And she's a Virgo and she is who she is. All that.
I don't know what even
she's a Virgo.
I don't know what a Virgo is.
And our other best friend is a Capricorn. And she's strict too.
She's strict.
Okay.
She's strict? About us, she is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's pretty strict.
Right place, right time.
Yeah,
you match.
I did see where y'all said that y'all were like questioning. I think the episode title was "Are We Friends?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And y'all were talking about, are we friends? And y'all had to define
it on y'all platform in the open.
Yeah, we put everything out there. Like we went through some stuff. Like we talked about even splitting up. Like how we go if we split up. Like. We really not friends. Like, do we?
Podcast business should look like individually. Like, she thought it was just like more a hobby, right? And I'm like, it is a hobby. It's a good outlet, but it's a business.
It is
like,
very much.
Yeah, that's what Tony. I be like, is it? She be like, this is a business.
But I think you gotta. It come into the mindset of wasting time, and time is being money, and I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah.
But then you find out people work ethic too.
Right.
And it can tank the friendship.
Yeah.
So we completely understand because we came in as 5 and we're 3.
Oh, okay.
So we originally started out, because even though this year is 7 for us, this is really year 8.
Podcast.
And we originally came out with 5. But like you said, doing the podcast exposed the friendship to expose where the work ethic went in.
Right.
Because people think you just sit down at the mic.
And
y'all see all the niggas on here doing dumbass shit, saying anything, but they don't know like it's management. She have paperwork, so she doing the budget. Me coming up with the guests, social media, graphics, Brittany doing pre-production and audio upload. It's not just wake up and I'm gonna pause.
It's not. Yeah.
It's a lot, and
that's
really
the part. That's the part that I felt like I was like, okay, well, I thought it was cool because when we first started, we were in. I had a med spa in Humble, and we were using the front space, my lobby area, as our recording space, and like, I mean, she did all of the stuff, and so I was like,
everything.
I got stuff.
I know
all of this and whatever, and I'm like, okay,
you
well, we good.
That's
That's and
how I be feeling sometimes too, girl. I'm just here.
Yeah, and so I really didn't have it all wrapped around my mind when we left there. Okay, like now we got to start budgeting and paying for somewhere to be. Now we got to actually get the equipment. Well, then now you pay for all the equipment. Oh, you want me to put in? Oh, like I didn't know if you like it was just it was just really unspoken stuff like that just had to be talked about. Really.
And it's difficult to like especially when a podcast is new or y'all have been in it and it's not really generating money, but you're spending money out. It's really hard to keep that same passion about it or the same mindset.
Passive energy, like where you first you like, oh, that's cool, I'll buy it. I got it. I got it this time. But after I done bought 3 mics, I'm like, all right, well, now what the fuck she gonna do?
And you looking for your teammate to be your teammate and think like you think. Thinking like our goal is the same. So you spend a lot of time. So it does, and then you got to remember like, this my home girl. Like this not just my business partner. So he taught the fence. Like yeah, I understand. I completely understand. Where is your lane in podcasting? For us, people know us for what they know us in podcasting. How do you guys want your staple, or what is y'all know in the podcast industry?
I would say, and here recently we just kind of came up with our new why, and I think it's more so like girls, and like advancing who we are to who we want to be, like, and doing the work for real and talking about how we can get a solution. Because I think a lot of times we talk about like, okay, yeah, this is where we are, or this is where we was, or we were, and but this is how we gonna get there, like giving a solution. Because a lot of people tell you, oh, you're not supposed to be doing this, you're not supposed to be doing that, but they don't tell you how to get from not doing something. So I think that our platform is kind of like being girls, and kind of like girl therapy, like, and just transforming ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And are y'all going through the issues as well yourself?
As
and, like,
we
working
speak,
through them?
yeah.
We're literally showing as we go. We literally call the couch like therapy talk, like, cause we sit there and we'll tell you where we came from and where we're going to. We won't just. Some people like to harp on like they old stories and they like to sit in that time, but we more solution based. That's what we always say. So we try to find a moving point. What's the next step? So we've been doing this for these many years. Like, we need to figure out what's next, what you need to do next.
Since y'all also open with talking, do y'all talk about like personal? Because I see you got a rock.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know you. So how does that work? Because I know we try our balance with relationships and personal life. So are y'all also speaking on that and how you feel about adding this dynamic to podcast and opinions?
Well, we always kind of speak on relationships. She a relationship girly. I'm married and I'm a relationship girly. And even me and my husband, we have stepped out and started doing episodes together. Like it's just extra content.
Oh, cool.
So
like when we do our solo dynamics, like if I do an episode by myself, I'm more so we like to coin our podcast is like ratchet and righteous.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm coming
we were
from
that
somewhere.
First.
I ain't there yet. He's still working on it.
I'll still meet you where we need to be met at.
Right.
I'm on his side.
Like I'm coming from somewhere, and she's like a little more advanced in her journey. I'm not even gonna just experience her journey of life altogether. So when we split up, I'll do like some ratchet shit, and then she'll come back and have an episode with her husband, and they talk about like some very wholesome things. You know.
So is it still called Cup of Conversation when y'all are separate?
So we just really trying to give the audience more content, like give them more than what we give during the week, like stay on their mind. So really, T has coined her episodes like Cup of Controversy. Like she gonna talk about trending topics, stuff that people want to hear off Instagram and stuff like that. Me on the other hand, I just kind of got pushed because she was like, "No, you gotta have something else too." And because I was like,
what did y'all call it? Extended content or something like that?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we got some on Patreon. Like we'll do like explicit episodes for Patreon and stuff like that. So that's kind of where we're gonna use that content. But we also are trying to figure out how to do extra content during the week. Like we already drop on Thursdays, so if we can work out a way where I can drop on Fridays and do the weekly controversial topics, and she can drop on Sunday or Saturday or something like that, and giving like the marriage counsel topic or relationship kind of counsel topic.
Yeah.
Kind of having a little balance with the show.
Yeah.
I like that.
They say y'all 2 years in and y'all already got a plan. I think y'all doing good.
Yeah.
From us here,
did y'all come in with a plan though, or did y'all was just like, oh, let's just talk about things?
No,
y'all
just super ambitious.
You can really see it. Like even from my episodes, I know some people don't want to just go back and watch all the episodes, but like if you watch like episodes from the beginning, the middle, and like now, like you will see the progression. Like you know.
So I remember y'all first live y'all had with the promo and then working y'all way and then the transition. Because I saw y'all when y'all first came and then slowly saw the progression come. How y'all feel? Knowing people seeing y'all
glad people noticed that.
I know,
It's a good
all the money we paid for this.
It's a good
money.
feeling. Yeah, that's that
When
part.
did y'all start taking it more seriously? Like, what was the factor? Yeah, to okay, this is not a hobby anymore. This is something we need to really, really do.
Like literally, when did we move into the Hive?
That sound like us.
like at the beginning of February.
No, we did the live show here, and we wasn't here before doing the live show though.
No, yeah.
So whatever, we did the live show in June, and we probably waited a month.
By August.
By August we came to the Hive, but right before August is when after the live show we got into this situation, and we was like, are we even gonna keep going with this? Like, why are we keeping going? Is it because it's embarrassing to show up and say we're not going, or is it because we really want to keep going? And so I would say we always have taken the podcast serious. I'll say T probably more than me, as a business. But I think here recently, like literally up until like around August is when we kind of like, okay, we got to reprogram. We got to sit down and create some spreadsheets. We got to do this. We got to do that. So I would say then, because at that point, before that, we had a free studio. You know, T had a camera. I had a camera at one point. We bought mics and stuff like that. So it was like, okay, we got everything we need, but then we wasn't really like moving, like we wasn't progressing.
And like I was saying earlier though, both of us is just super ambitious. Like, yeah, that was cool, but then like once we got to see our first live show and we kind of critique our own craft, and then hearing our peers critique our craft, we like, okay,
that's true.
About to step this shit up.
Y'all like cousins. We came in January, we stepped up too, so it just kind of make when you get into an environment where you want to be in, but somebody telling you like, we see this, but you need to get at the other part.
You have an expectation.
The expectation, because it's like, damn, y'all expecting it? Okay, now I got to run with it.
And
because people see you.
The Hive
people see you.
And it's just a good opportunity for any podcasters or content creators here at this particular location.
Yeah,
because there's so many opportunities. Like, and
you never know who you're gonna run into here.
Right. Like, I get to see my coworkers. So I don't know which one of my coworkers I'm seeing today. I'm gonna see my coworker, and then now you want on Instagram and you see your coworker and you like, oh, okay, let me repost it.
Let me be
because I know they on the same path I'm on. We in the same area. And if we exposing each other, we gonna help somebody in the way. That's the part right there.
Yeah, building a community.
So I've seen y'all were on Isaiah Carey as well, which is a really, really awesome opportunity. So where do you see your podcast being in about 5 years?
Oh, I like that question because I think neither one of us have a set idea, but the things that I like in podcasting, the thing that drew me to podcasting was like the big podcast live shows. I like radio too. I don't know if I want to get into radio, but I do like radio too. But I want to connect with people and start being able to do these speaking ventures where we speaking to people and doing different things where we kind of making an impact somewhere.
Yeah. For me, I don't even really know. Like, I just want to see us elevate in like when I picture the podcast, I picture like stuff like a lot of women and they like telling us like how we help them so much, like whatever capacity that's in. Like, I don't even care. Like, I just want to make sure like when we come in here and spending our money and putting out what we putting out, I feel like I just want it to be useful. Like, I want to know that it's useful. I don't even care. I don't want to say I don't want to be famous because I really don't. But like, I know that's what this come with, the more you work and put into it. So I'm not going to say that, but like, I just really want it to be like useful. Like, even if it's like, make an impact. Like, that's all I care about really. Because that's what I'm really doing it for. Like T said,
hopefully
like
one or two people here and take something from it.
Yeah. That's really what I'm thinking.
Well, now we got to know y'all on the business side.
Yeah.
Now we need to get in y'all business.
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the
We
chat.
officially made it.
Yeah, you officially made it. We had to see if y'all was really about it. Nah, we bring you to the chat. So now we get comfortable. So we gonna get in.
And come out y'all shells. Y'all look so calm.
Calm. Please don't be calm because now we about to
get in your
We're finna get sophisticated ratchet.
So get your
Okay.
So I am.
That's what it
Ratchet.
I'm a little girl at heart. Don't let my internet tell y'all nothing else. I just like pushing the line on Instagram. I really am a little girl at heart. And so I've been looking at threads and whatnot, and something came up, and I brought it to them. So I'm gonna bring it to you, and I want y'all to think. It says, "IDK, who needs to hear this? But sometimes you're not someone's wife yet because you're not ready. You think you did your work, but you haven't. And your husband, this man you deeply desire with these amazing qualities, isn't attracted to your current version of you. She's broken, unhealed, or not ready to receive what he brings. And sometimes, in some cases, you still have to do some work." So I told them that I really resonate with that because I have met an amazing man. And one thing, when we were in the beginning, he kept telling me to heal, and I kept telling him I've already done the work. And as we progressed further, we saw that I did need to do some healing. So it did put a pause, because what I thought right now would be isn't what it is, because I need to do the work. And I think a lot of women believe that, oh, the man needs to be ready, he needs to be ready, but we never look at the picture and say, is the woman ready? So how do you think that feels?
Oh, Tony, we can talk.
We can talk,
because
I ain't ready. I realized it literally, and the way I realized it was crashing out. Yeah. And I was with my sister and with Jenny, and my sister was like, my little sister looked at me, she was like, this shit crazy. And when my sister looked, and she grown, but for her to look at me and say it was crazy, that was enough for me to say, this is exactly what this man been telling me.
Yeah.
And I just can't see it, but I had to see somebody else's interpretation of the experience, and I'm like, oh, maybe I ain't as ready as I thought. Maybe I'm not a wife yet. So how you feel about that?
So I wouldn't say, first of all, I wouldn't say like maybe I'm not a wife yet, because I feel like wife readiness is not what it takes to become a wife.
Yeah.
What it takes to become a wife is you readiness. So it don't have nothing to do with a man and how you connected to a man. You being healed and whole is for yourself and for you to be good for anybody, not just a man, anybody around you.
Yeah.
So I think that for me, like I said, wife readiness is a whole nother thing. When you get married, you're going to realize that, oh, I'm not even ready for marriage like I thought I was. You don't know what really comes with marriage and the type of character and the type of person you have to be prepared for that until you really in it, I think. Yeah. Some people say you could, like, doing the work on your own, it's going to prepare you, it's going to help you out, but at the end of the day,
some of the tools.
You'll have some of the tools, but then, like, it's so much work that still got to be done once you get married. And I think that a lot of women think that, it's not that they don't think that they need to work. They think that they're good enough to just put up with whatever it is. Like, people know that they need work done and they need to heal from certain things. But people, we have kind of conditioned ourselves to believe, like, well, if he really loved me, he gonna take whatever. And that's not.
He gonna compromise.
You wouldn't want him to be that way with you.
Exactly.
And I think this is a good conversation for me personally, because I've been with my man going on 6 years, and a lot of people are like, why y'all ain't married yet? Yeah, where the ring at? Personally, when we got into this, I'm not gonna say we weren't thinking about longevity, but neither one of us was like, oh, we in this to get married. We was in this because we liked each other. We best friends and we in a relationship. Like, we're cool with where we at. But I think as we grow, both of us see that we have things that we have to work on. So I think that's like our main key to not rushing into it. Like, now we're getting into a state where we know we building stuff together. Like, we got a house together. We know we trying to buy land together, or build our credit to do X, Y, and Z. So now that we started planning out for a future together, now we starting to think about, what it takes to be in a marriage. But at first, we was thinking about what it takes to be a good human being, like individually, like what you need to be doing, how you need to talk to people, how I need to talk to people. Like, that's what we was working on in the beginning.
Boundaries and learning your own personal boundaries. I was just telling my homeboy, a lot of times people, we'll say, okay, I have these boundaries for others, but what boundaries do you have with yourself? Like, what boundaries are you giving you that you setting for you and being like, okay, I'm not gonna play about me. I don't play about you as a person, but what I'm gonna do that's not gonna be that's gonna play about me. That's not immorally, that's not just selfish or giving like a superficial kind of aspect. But what boundaries are you gonna set for yourself to be like, you know what, I'm doing too much, or maybe I'm not doing enough for me to come in? Because I do see a lot of people say what you said about marriage, like, I got married and then knew how to be a wife. I didn't know before, because they give you this idea that you should know.
You don't know what it feels like.
Because marriage has set on like being able to look good, cook, and clean a house and have babies, and that's like the least of in a marriage. Like, that's like the bare minimum of a marriage. And I think too, sometimes it's hard to like really see, like how T was explaining about being a good person, like how to be a good person. Sometimes I will say that being in a relationship and trying to do that and do that healing part, men are distractors, especially for women.
Yeah.
Men know how to be in a relationship and they might can still grow and stuff like that. But women, we put all our eggs in one basket sooner than men, and it becomes a distractor more than it is like, oh, okay, we just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, so when I read it, I love this song, but the song by Wale, the song with Wale and Usher. Matrimony. Yeah. So Jerry Seinfeld said getting engaged is like the first, first hill of the roller coaster. Yeah. And then he said something about when you're at the wedding, that's just the top, and then after that, you're just screaming, like you don't know who you're gonna be when you get married. He said that you're not, you don't know that you're not ready. He says because it's growth and it's new, it's a new experience. You don't know who you're gonna be, and this is a whole new life, and you're gonna be a new person.
Yeah. So, and that's a scary thought to have. Yeah. And I think that's why women run away at the altar, or like just stop it, because like you are no longer the person. Yeah, everything you were before you were married, now you have to put an extra person there and consider them in everything that you do. Yeah, and that is a scary thought.
Well, not you said like parenting, but kind of not like parenting, because I don't have to tell my child what I'm gonna do or what he has to go with what I'm doing. Versus your husband is your partner, y'all kind of have to do it together. I'm not doing, that's not my partner. Right, we're not doing it together.
Did you always want to get married? Did you have a lot of dating experience before you got married?
I wouldn't say I had a lot of dating experience, as far as like dating different men, a lot of different men. But what I will say is I grew up with a mom that made sure that, my mom used to always say this. Mama say, whenever I would say anything about a man, a boy, or whatever, my mom was like, get some stock in yourself. Like, make sure you have stock. Make sure when you do get married, you have more to offer than the sex, the cooking, and the cleaning. Like, have more than that, because it's gonna take more than that to sustain a marriage. Yeah.
Also, I like the point that I don't remember what episode it was, but you were talking about having emotional intelligence.
Yes,
like she's very good at that. I'm the crash out on it.
I get the crash out. It's always really one in the group. Thank you. Shout out to you.
It is really important to have emotional intelligence and know when to pick your battles and when is okay.
Even a battle.
Yeah, even a battle. It doesn't gotta be a battle sometimes. Just whatever, okay? But yeah, just having that emotional intelligence. And a lot of people do not have that. Yeah. So like how...
Not even just men.
Yeah, not even just people in general. So then how would someone develop that? Or how did you, since you are the one that is more emotionally intelligent, how did that come about?
I mean, okay, so I'm not perfect. Let me like, I know I'm looking cute on the camera and stuff, but I have not always just been just this perfect at this. Especially, I have always been able to maintain it outside of my marriage very well, like with friends and and family and stuff like that. But I think the way my mama just raised me and the stuff she used to tell me back in the day, like, I'm talking about back in the day, but when I was younger, but like just being like, don't treat nobody like you wouldn't want to be treated.
Yes, the golden rule.
Have grace. And then I think too, I'm gonna be honest, when the shift happened for me totally, like as far as not just in my friendships, but in my marriage too, was when I gave my life to Christ. Like I would always, they would always talk about at church, like this scripture about in Romans about being in the image of Christ. Like that's what you're supposed to do. And like a lot of the habits that I had outside of just emotional intelligence, I would always question, like, is this in his image? Like I would just always tell myself, like, even when I got ready to lash out at my husband, I'm like, is this in his image? Like everything I did, I questioned, like, is this in his image? Is this in his image? And that kind of helped me, like in the moment, take accountability. But more so than anything, just being able to see my own flaws and that somebody having to have grace with me helps me be emotionally intelligent.
That's awesome. Yeah. So what about your journey?
I tell Coco all the time, but she don't give herself enough credit for the good decisions she made over time. Because there's a lot of people that are in the positions they are, or that are 40 or 50 that's learning what they should have learned a long time ago because they just did not make little good decisions along the way. You know what I mean? And we was having this great debate last week when we was recording about her allowing herself to take 3 months off and like not do the whole bustle of work, hustle and bustle of working and worrying. And I'm like, that's beautiful, but you don't understand how the decisions you've made along the way, even your people, your parents have made along the way, has set you up for that. Because it's people, mama, who been working 9 to 5 since they was able to walk. So this is all they know. They not finna quit no job because they probably living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Or they just don't.
Sometimes
they just
people
haven't
aren't able to do that either.
Exactly. You know. So
just
beyond financially, just having good decision making.
Yes. That sound
Yeah, you don't give yourself enough credit for that.
People don't know when you had that like walk with Christ outside of like
what your
parents grew up on. Because I just got baptized this summer.
Oh,
and it is so different. I was just telling my sister, I was like,
yes,
my discernment so real right now. And something just happened, and I was telling somebody else I was like Bible study, and I was like, old me would have been like, oh, I'm just gonna let my ego go with this and run with it. But my discernment is so sick, like literally talking to the individual makes me sick to my stomach. And I'm like, that's what I've been needing. And if I had this when I was like 25, 26, a whole bunch of my decision making, dudes I dated, issues I had, money I lost, man.
I would have
you need
totally
it,
different.
but I think now being 36, I can appreciate it, and I can manage it too. Like managing it, knowing the word, like, okay, I'm mad. How about I got a scripture? Let me get in my Bible. Let me go to my journal. Maybe this time to get in my prayer closet, because now I can't think with my emotions, because my emotions gonna cost me everything that I've been blessed.
Exactly.
And that
and they so temporary.
So temporary, because you mad at 5 o'clock, and at 5:06, you not even mad no more.
That nigga back.
And you didn't waste it. Baby, I'm going back. I'm going back home. I declared it on Threads.
I'm just about to I'm going home. Like, when is it okay not to go back? Like, how many times are you going to go back before you say no? Like, for y'all, I know that you're married. When do you say, no, I'm not spinning the block no more, it's over? What is that defining factor?
At the moment, a nigga have you. Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm not a spinner.
At the moment,
Wait.
We got that in common.
Can somebody spin to you and you let them come back?
Yeah, I've tried it, but it never seems to work out, because I'm like, we broke it off for a good reason in the first place. Our discernment wasn't that far off. We wasn't that wrong. It was something there that we should have left.
One time we went back. The second time we went back and tried it, it was okay. We tried to spin again. Ooh, literally, I was on the date, and that was our first date for him spinning back, and I set it the date, and we was probably like an hour in, and I told myself right there, I was like, oh yeah, this will never work.
It's not
I don't know what I wanted. He was amazing, but this will never work.
Yeah.
It's only one person right now that we're meeting each other in this season, I'm liking this.
Yeah.
It's hard because it's not as lovey-dovey the first time, but this seems more authentic, this seems more adult, and this seems more like, okay, this is what you should have been doing the first go around. Right. Sometimes it be fun to spin the block.
Sometimes. I thought about it. It's came to my mind, but I just ain't pursue it because I'm just like, yeah, no, I always talk myself right out. As soon as I get on the edge, of like, yeah, let's go ahead and meet up.
You mean like
do you ignore when they're doing all these big gestures and giving all of these?
So my take is,
you do?
Yeah, you have to, because like anybody can do all of that. Anybody can do all of that. What a lot of people can't do is have integrity and keep their word and do what they say they were not gonna do, or do what they say they was gonna do and not do what they say they wasn't gonna do. And I think too, my pride has kept me out of a lot of spin the block situations. Like, I'm never going, like, at the moment that you show me who you are, I'm not going back, because now you're going to think I'm some type of
I used to be the Lulu. It's been sometimes I'm talking about the Lulu.
I was too, and sometimes I still am, but I have to talk myself
I could be temporarily, because this one dude told me that, and he a rapper, so he done made songs about it. He was like, I done only had two people I really loved in my whole life, and you was one of them. But you proposed to the other girl, so...
Maybe he wasn't ready.
Love of your life of 2015.
Sometimes you know what though? Sometimes you're not ready. Like sometimes y'all will meet each other and it'll be the energy is just like so amazing.
Oh yeah.
So y'all run with it, and then when it's time to make it serious, y'all both sit down and can see the mirror for what it is, and y'all are just not ready. So it could be a season of separation, and then y'all come back to each other. Now how y'all manage this second time coming around is different. But every nigga I didn't fuck with,
when they come back.
no, it's a lot of them I love that you were gone. Still gone, Satan. Get away from me.
Right.
Never come back. And then it's some I wouldn't. It's one baby, we could spin it like a merry-go-round with each other. And the rest of them, you could stay.
Forever, ever, and ever? You gonna spin it forever and ever?
Me and the railroad gonna spin right on to our wedding with each other.
Baby.
Right out to the wedding.
Toxic.
Well, I love that for y'all.
Toxic. I can't. Because I'm telling you, that one dude it's tempting to spin a block because, like you said, you would hope that somebody could change or that y'all could meet up.
Really,
you know, maybe y'all was just young, dumb, and not thinking about stuff, and maybe he is a better person.
Me. I can very much admit it's me. I can be a very
You the problem?
Yeah, I am.
That's
the
why I was with him.
I am the problem. That emotional intelligence that you talking about.
So I was there.
That I did not just. I just gained a sense of emotional intelligence probably within the last year.
Same.
I went from gaining it to like I lost my granddad in January. I went to a really bad breakup, and then my dad in like October. So we are just on year 3. In the midst of grieving, I tried to grieve death and grieve a relationship and grieve who I thought and what I thought I was gonna be. And then when I came out of that, I met somebody and I thought I had healed from everything. Me not healing from everything showed up not only in a relationship, it showed up in my work. It showed up in my friendship. It showed up in me, who I am as a person. So once I finally got like serious, like, oh, I'm gonna get baptized, that mirror came back and I'm like, oh, it's me. I'm the problem.
Yeah.
I am the problem. I have to get some control of my emotions because I'm going to ruin everything around me if I don't stop. Because at a certain age, you got to say, damn.
Self-reflect.
And as much as I
like
had emotional intelligence, like outside of my marriage, I didn't really have any in my marriage because I was one of those people that felt like, you marry me, you should take whatever come with me. Like, this is how I am. So it's even more work.
That is true, right? Though, like
in a certain aspect, but not nothing toxic.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Not nothing toxic. Not nothing.
You know, somebody just, I think it was Poor Minds. They were just talking about, I'm not the same person I am 5 years ago.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be. And it was so many people in the comments like, y'all love changing or switching up on
change
people.
Is inevitable.
I don't want to be 25-year-old Tony is so thankful of 36-year-old Tony.
Yeah.
Because if I was still making those dumb ass mistakes and had that mindset, my life would be unnecessarily hard for no reason. I want to evolve. I want to change. So us getting married, you're not changing a person, but I would hope that we start learning from each other because we're equally yoked like we should be. We're not adding extra things into it, and we forming this family and this bond. Because they tell us in the Bible, once you marry somebody, you're fleeing from your family. This is now your family. So we are going to have to grow because we're going to have to create that foundation.
Got to create a new environment.
Us, that new environment. So I would hope we go. If I get with somebody and get married, and then it's the same, I'm going to have to leave you where you at, buddy.
Yeah.
Because that's going to scare me.
The older we get, well, for me, the older I get, the more and more marriage is a scary thing for me.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Because I've lived so much of my life about me or and worrying about me that it's scary to involve someone else in that and always have them around and there's no escaping from it. It's like a being tied down and you can't
sound like a man.
Yeah, you can't. It's like, oh my God, they're here.
You gotta find somebody that's like you, that don't want to be, you know, up under each other's skin all day.
Because there are times when I just don't want to talk.
But
and my mom told me I'm selfish for that. But
the thing, it could be some of that, but
yeah, go ahead, put it out. It could be some of that.
Because it can, because sometimes we have to, because we create idols in our lives all the time. Yes. Like everybody does. And sometimes ourself can be one of those idols. You know what I'm saying? That you like, I don't want to, this is going to mess with how I do things. I do this, I do that. Yes. And that's not a good mindset. You know what I'm saying? Not. And so, and I think people have this idea that is what marriage is. And half of the time, people in relationship He probably be under her man more than I be up under my husband.
Yes, definitely.
And that's just not the reality.
Y'all eat dinner together? Look, I'm not eating till this nigga get here.
If it's one, I'm eating when he get home and play hard. Y'all know, see, I'm thinking we beefing, so we beefing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all mad at each other?
Why we ain't eating together? You don't want to eat with me? You must stay with one of your hoes.
Exactly.
Now we really don't. Now you got a whole family outside the house.
Right.
Exactly.
And
meanwhile,
I think
he got something to eat on his way home and just ate it.
Yeah.
Then why you got something to eat on the way home without me? You didn't think I wanted to eat. Now I'm crashing and you upset.
See, I wouldn't get mad at something like that.
Yeah,
though.
me
Like
neither.
I'm thinking like Brittany though. Like I don't want you to live with me. I don't want you in my area all the time. Like
Miss Pat say her husband got separate bedrooms.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
like,
I
know you're there,
no husband.
but I don't
my
need you up
grandparents were
under
like
me
that.
all the time. Like I don't need.
They didn't sleep together.
Really?
Yeah, like one of my dad's parents. They didn't. It was a point. Ever since I was alive, I never seen them sleep.
So that might just be genetic. You
Sleep
might just
together.
be
That's in your
somebody that
genes,
don't
in
want
that bloodline.
somebody that
Y'all
don't
don't
want to
like-
be. You don't want to be all up under.
I can't wait. The older I've gotten, the more I fantasize about getting married. And now, especially when I've changed the caliber of men, especially after what I just experienced, I can't wait to be a wife. I got my
I want the wedding. I want the wedding, not the marriage.
I want a baby more than I want to be a
I'm
wife.
glad you honest.
I want a baby more.
I want the wedding.
No, I can't wait for us to be at the house with our little black kids, and we going to the school to do the first day of school with me and my black husband and our kids, and we dressed alike. And I got my baby first day of school on, and her daddy dressing her for daddy-daughter dinner. Look, daddy-daughter dinner, because I want to be with somebody that wants to be a father, not somebody that say I want to have kids, not something like that. Like being intentional. I feel like I done made it to 36 enough to make some wise enough decisions to know if somebody want to be a daddy or if you want to be a father.
Right.
And I
And
know
then
what I
too,
mean.
that goes for marriage as well. You have to marry a man that wants to be a husband. Yeah, and
but my reservation is this: I have friends and people that I know that date married men, so I see what these niggas out here doing.
Yeah.
What the husbands are out there doing in the streets, and it's like, damn, I don't know nobody that don't got no cheating husband. Like, and if I ain't find out that
you don't know nobody that don't have no cheating husband
that has never cheated before, no.
Are you for real?
wow.
Oh no.
Oh, I know one. Your sister husband.
But let me tell you though, my sister married a man that was older than her, and my stepdaddy and my sister said the same thing. You have to meet a man that has already lived his life. And he didn't say lived it where, you know, get anything, but meet a man that has passed that phase where that's the type of drama he wants in his life.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law was like, when I met your sister, I had ran my streets, did what I needed to do. He said, I needed peace.
I'm pretty sure the wives thought that they were marrying a man that was.
I think I'm not a lot of age thing.
It's not an age thing.
It's not an age.
I don't think so. I think
you know that 50 are still fucked up.
I feel like getting married really young. I am definitely not a fan of the getting married before the 26.
I don't think age.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
not an age thing.
brings wisdom.
I don't think y'all get the experience. Like, I feel so bad for the girls that didn't
that
get
are not emotionally intelligent
at
at 50. I have a friend who got engaged and she's in her late 40s to a man that was like, I think he's 50 now. And he was still like doing the
want to go to the club section.
Yes, like the utmost. And she was just like, why? He presented himself in a totally different manner than how he presented himself when she decided to break off their engagement.
So the thing is, like, and I'm glad you said it too, some people want more of a wedding than they want a marriage.
Yes.
And that goes for women a lot of times. And sometimes women have made up in their mind, I just want a man so bad that I'm willing to go into it. And a lot of times the men that in the marriages that you might see, those women are basically subconsciously, not even that, subconsciously agreeing to being with somebody that is willing to cheat on them.
Yeah.
Because I got married young. You get what I'm saying? Like to have a man, and I got married young, and my husband was young when we got married too. So, and I remember him telling me, he was like, I would never cheat on you or do nothing outside of my marriage, because not only do I owe that to you, but I told that to God. I already told, so he take his relationship with God serious. So it's above me. It's like people say, it's above me. Like it ain't even about me. Like, oh, I'm just this bad of a woman. I'm fine. This I cook, I clean, because I'm not.
He internally.
Exactly.
But you just said something, and I just saw, I think I don't know what podcast. I want to say Megan, who used to be with B. Simone. She was talking, and they were talking about dating. This gonna sound bad, so for all my Christian girlies, do not get mad when I say this. I know that in our walk we are for discipleship, but I don't want to have to take you all the way to the water and create this image of God for you.
No.
At 36 or older. And let me tell you why. We might have to find a church home with each other.
I'm not mad.
You might have to teach me how to study my Bible, and I might have to teach you how to interpret. I might have to teach you some old school traditions. You might have to teach me about Maverick City music, right? We could do that. I don't want to, at this age, forcing you to understand
Convince
God.
You, yeah.
So that when the time comes, because like my mama said, you gotta be, they celebrated 22 years yesterday. And one thing she said, I knew that your stepdaddy would be there when it wasn't nothing if I had to take care of my mama. He helped me take care of my mama dying, take care of my daddy dying. She was like, y'all want the glitz, the glam, the wedding thing. Is this person gonna bathe you if you got paralyzed?
Is he gonna wipe the shit out the crack of your ass?
Can your mama
can't do it yourself. That's
can your mama come live with us and your mama dying? And can you withstand that rain?
Yeah.
We have $1 million. What can we do after we have that $1 million? What type of man can you pray for us and lead us?
Yeah.
So right, what you just said, his relationship with God, that's top on my list now. The other shit I used to have, that's top on my list.
And not just you saying, "Oh, I'm a man of God. I fear God."
We
that's
have to
not
put
enough.
a pin in this one. This is a very important conversation. Like we could go. I could literally go on and on and on about this because it is so many people that are just like lost in marriages that don't understand or appreciate.
Went in for the wrong reason.
Went in for not being the same mindset as you, who see examples and don't want to, I don't even want to put myself in marriage
because you gotta have people that respect your marriage around you.
True. So Jennifer, we gotta move to Bunny Beats because this conversation we need to have y'all back.
Look, and then we're sitting on top of
Bunny Beats after all of that.
Come on, Bunny Beats, because
it goes in there. It goes in. That's part of marriage.
What I'm about to talk about is part of marriage.
Brace yourselves, people.
I hope so.
Okay, so November 23rd is Polyamorous Day. So I want
not in my marriage.
Well, I mean, do you guys know about polyamory? Oh, okay. So, well, I had a few things, but everyone involved is aware of the relationship and everyone gives consent to the arrangement. So, what do you guys feel about poly relationships?
You want me to take this one down?
You can. And
I've been in a situationship similar to this, what people call poly. I wouldn't even label ours that because it was really a nigga stuck between two girls that he kind of got.
But was she okay with it though?
She was okay with it, and I was too.
Right.
But I feel like she was only okay with it because she wanted him, not because she, I wasn't doing it for him. I was doing it because I was young, dumb, and I thought that, like, in my mind, this could possibly work. Like,
you was willing to try both sides.
I was, because I did like girls at a point. Well, I thought I did. Look.
So when people think of that, so there's different forms of poly. Like there's 10 different forms of poly.
Oh.
So I won't run through all of them. But okay, so one is like you have a primary partner and you have an additional second partner. And then one is multiple equal partners with no hierarchy. Okay. And then one is relationship with networking, sometimes polycues. So y'all have like a relationship and like me and Tony in a relationship, but me and Brittany not in a relationship.
Oh, okay. But they are.
But they
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. So
that's too much.
So yeah, it's 10 different forms. So but
why would you
a lot of people put poly with being a unicorn. So I experienced being a unicorn, which means I was with her for me and her.
Oh, not me.
Not Tony.
That. Hold on.
Because people think that
they already think. And it's not that. She was some other old people fucking unicorn.
Right. I was some other people's unicorn.
Okay.
So, but I was with it for the woman, and she wanted to be both of us. She wanted a girlfriend, and she was already married. So her husband was cool with her having a girlfriend, but it came down to stuff like, we all three
it was like the network relationship.
She paying for me, but he paying for her.
Network relationship.
Yeah.
So like you weren't connected to him, but you were just connected to. Okay.
Right.
But he liked her.
Yeah, he liked me, but
she just didn't like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
see the dynamic.
Yeah, that comes with like And people think when poly and everybody fucking all each other. Like
it's an orgy every night.
Thing.
Well, that's what I thought too.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I was like, sign me up for that booty.
You was down. Wait a minute.
Sign me
You
up.
didn't even know what you was signing up for. And you was ready to go.
Line.
I ain't, baby, you couldn't even. You couldn't pay me.
Bitch, I'll beat your ass. No, if you touch him the wrong way.
I am very much my man. I damn sure I don't even want a nigga mama to play the wrong way. And I'm ready for her to like, okay, ma'am, you need to move because this is my man. So that's how I feel about it.
I was so delusional. Well, I ain't gonna say delusional, but I would say like my discernment was off because I didn't know we was in competition until she up and up bouncing that
Oh, really? My ego just having fun.
But that's the thing, though. You don't be in competition, but the human mind is inevitable for that to happen. Like
that's why.
That's with anything with working. You want to be at the top, and when but you want to be the best mama. You want to be everything. So that's why I just think it's a sticky situation. And 9 times out of 10, if we could be honest about it, a lot of women would rather have their man to themselves, but we do it to have a man. A lot of things we do is just if I'm gonna have a man at the end of the day, I'll do it. If I got a warm body to sleep next to, I'll do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we settle for a lot of things because she probably didn't even in that situation, she probably didn't care for him too much. She probably wanted you. But if she would have went from that instead of just wanting the marriage or whatever that came with and was honest with herself about that, it probably would have never been a 3 thing. She would have probably found you later on later like she did, and she would have been happy with just you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that we do certain things just to have a man.
I couldn't withstand the time, baby. Every time you walk out the door, I think you was messing with somebody. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all come insecure with it.
And then where do you draw the line? Because you have us, but then is it okay for him to
that was our problem then.
Yeah,
I mean, how much you gonna see
that's
her?
That's a part of the 10 different forms of poly.
Because the man could be the one to have all kind of relationships.
Who set the rules? Like, do you set the rules? Do we set the rules as a group? Okay, so what they start seeing each other?
So then that's another one. That's another part of it as well. When I say everybody has to give consent. So when y'all set down the rules, technically it'll be hierarchy if it's just y'all two. But if it's all of us coming together and setting the rules,
it sounds like
there's no
confusion. And the Lord ain't no confusion.
I feel like a lot of people that do it now, it's their gateway to cheat.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got a girlfriend, but my wife don't sleep with her.
Exactly.
But that's our girlfriend.
What is
that's
the
a gateway
comedian
to
who
cheat.
just had a baby? The African comedian.
What is
Blackston.
Michael Blackston.
Michael Black. Yes, bitch, because they had an open relationship.
Yeah.
They was on a break, and them break babies count.
No, they were not on a break.
He said they were on a break.
Oh, that's
and
not
then
what
she
said.
came, but that's what she said.
He said that was his friend. That
Yeah.
was his friend that he had known for several years and had
And you
for
busting
several
your friend
years.
up like that?
And we just ended up
Been
having a
busting her
baby.
Can we all agree that most poly relationships do benefit the men?
Yeah.
Always.
So there is a show that it's a woman and she's
I was
in
just
it.
gonna say.
Yeah, she
seen
has
her.
2 husbands and they're okay with taking care of her.
And she dating. She's still dating.
And
She
she's
got
still
working
dating.
in a third one.
Yeah, she's still dating.
I don't want
So,
to share my niggas like this.
Dudes aren't really as open as females are. Because I don't know if it's just, like you said, they just want a man. Or it's not a lot of good men in the world. So she's like, okay, this is a good one. Let's hold on to them together.
Yeah,
girl.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but
But it's so
That
many
sounds
people.
crazy.
It's so many people in the world. Like, I just don't think that's what the plan is. That's what it. Not for
I don't
me.
either.
I ain't trying. My ego can't take it. My mind can't say. I just
No,
know.
I don't
when
either.
God was writing my story, He did not say, "Hey, you and his other wife. Like, is you cool?"
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't either. I think the
And
older I got, the more I started realizing that. Like, at first it was cool. I'm like, maybe they could work 3 incomes. We finna go. He finna take us shopping, and I get to save my money. But no, it didn't end up like that. Nigga still was cheating. Like, he was cash apping other hoes and complaining about paying for shit for us. I'm like, hold up.
That's my fear with having a child. That once we have a child, that love that we have, where it's just that one-on-one time with just the 2 of us. Now we have to split that between us and a child, and now we got to see, how deep is your love? Is your love gonna change for me with the changing of having a child? So I couldn't imagine adding a woman, because I'm already thinking this with having a child, then to have have a
You think
woman.
the man gonna love you?
Sometimes you look at. I want people to start realizing your husband is your husband, and your husband as a father is a different type of love. How he shows up as a father and how he shows up as a husband are not the two men. When you look at your daddy, you look at your daddy as your daddy as the man of being your dad. When your mama look at him, she look at him as the husband. Them two different people. So yeah, what's that nigga change?
He will, but not for the. It shouldn't be for the worse.
Yeah.
So it should be for the better. If anything, you just would see your husband in a different aspect. That's if anything. Yeah.
Jennifer, you have anything else?
Yeah, I have another sex holiday that's coming up. Wow. It's called Spanksgiving.
Oh,
yeah, it's a Saturday.
What do you do there?
It's a Saturday after Thanksgiving. So it's so I'll talk about I said story time. For my first time that's ever, BDSM, like spanking like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So
interesting.
A long time ago. So one of my guy friends came over. He was one of my hosts at the time, but we had stopped talking, and then he just randomly came over, and then he was like, I want to see you and all that, blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, cool. My son ain't here. So then when I seen it, I was like, we just gotta watch TV and shit like that. Like I ain't think nothing of it. And then he was like, come over here, and I was like, all right. And then he was like, lay across my lap, and I was like, what we finna do? Like I was thinking like give some head or something like that, but no, he was like, no.
That went so fast.
And he was like, nah. And then he was like, just pull down my pants, right? And then he spanked me. And I was like, and then he kind of laughed. He was like, you like it? And I was like, it's interesting. It's interesting. Then he did it again. And then I was like, it's not that bad.
With what? His hand?
Yeah, open hand.
He thought he was Christian?
That's abuse.
What the fuck? He thought he was Christian Grey.
Oh. Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I hadn't even thought about this. Still,
he thought he was Christian.
He spanked me. And I was like,
I love that movie.
Yeah, it was like a erotic, like something. I was like, oh, wow. I had never had that before.
Did it hurt or was it like a love tap?
No, he spanked me, and I was
did it turn you on?
Yeah, did.
I can't remember. I remember you telling me this.
I was like, okay, like I never called him daddy on. Yeah, actually it did. Like to spank
beating
me.
That's
like BDSM, isn't it?
Not beating
as freaky as I'm not. That is so intriguing. Like I even watched that movie.
What you just said?
As freaky as I'm not. That is very. I like to watch stuff. I did hear you say that. We do not use the S word, especially in this segment.
Exploratory.
But I just find it very intriguing. Now, I don't know if I could do it in my bedroom because I don't know if I'm serious enough.
You want to whoop it?
You're one of them people that laugh. You laugh while you have
everything is funny.
Wait.
Please don't even talk too much.
This shit fucking you down and you're laughing. All the way I would have to get up.
What are you supposed to do?
Serious.
We're not laughing.
I got some music playing.
No, it is very serious. But don't say nothing cringy in my ear or something that I might be like, wait,
you don't want nobody like walk you through.
Okay, pause.
Wait, pause. Hold on. What the hell you just said?
Wait,
I agree to you. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait.
I don't want.
You don't want a nigga to talk you through it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can, but don't say nothing that's gonna give me that thinking like, this nigga. Now you know you don't be doing.
He gotta sell the dream. He gotta sell you the dream. He gotta say.
I just go with the flow and try not to let it mess up my mental because if you do say some crazy shit.
Yeah,
it might dry all the way up, bitch.
Yeah. I be having a focus too, like
sell me a dream, buy me a mansion. We
I
about
know,
to go
right?
on
I mean
to
this
Jamaica. We finna take over the world together.
I don't want
to. But if you get to start laughing, I'm gonna think this is not serious.
First of all, I'm not a child. I'm not a slave. You're not gonna.
You gonna let him choke you?
I mean, because Christian Grey was giving slave. Like she was like, he had little whips.
But he had so much money that it seemed intriguing.
See, that's y'all problem. Y'all let that money blind y'all to this crazy shit.
Well,
See,
stuff happens after
the more
that,
money he got, the more
so
he
y'all
can do.
did actually have sex afterwards.
No, we didn't have sex
Oh,
after
okay.
he did.
That was it.
No, he spanked me, then he fingered me, then we kissed, and
okay.
it is. I mean, I like making out. So. I like making out.
She was talking about the fingering part.
Oh yeah, I don't think that. I feel like it's more than just sex. Like we didn't have to have sex right there. He just came because he wanted to please me. He wanted to see what was gonna happen. And
I like that.
Yeah, it was.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what really
what pleasure.
Yeah.
I think we do the. I think that is like a part of being very sexual, and I think that it takes like work to get to that point as a woman, especially how we enter just having sex. We just start fucking. Just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I think that is the type of sex that you gonna need to sustain a marriage long term, because that's the mindset. You have to really come out of like just every day just have
somebody
sex
fingering
and
me
like,
and
okay,
I
what we
get up and
doing?
walk up by my day like
like you really grown.
For a little bit, and then I can go to work.
Make out in here.
So he really came to please you.
Yeah,
right. I should have set the scene. Like, give me a teaser. Don't come right
to see me, and he was like, "I want to do it." Like he didn't tell me he wanted to do it, but he's just like, "I want to see you," and I was like, "Okay, cool." Like, and that happened. And I was like, "Oh well."
I like that.
And we didn't even have sex. And then,
maybe I'll try. When is it called? Spanksgiving?
Yeah, Spanksgiving.
Okay.
That's Saturday.
I might have to tell my man about that. I might.
Today,
Can we do it to them?
You might need to host some classes.
I don't want no nigga let me.
I don't think that.
Okay,
I don't want to whoop.
I don't want no nigga that's let me.
Is it?
Oh no, I'm not whooping.
You would want to whoop your man.
No, but I think that we have to be well rounded and not be.
I don't want to around none of that.
It's inclusive,
right?
I'm looking at you different.
I see where you going.
I'm not spanking you though.
I'm not spanking my nigga ass.
No,
I'm just saying
my nigga ain't going for it anyway.
No, bitch, she'll be like, "The fuck wrong with you?" Like, no, it's just not gonna work. But I mean, there may be some men that want to be spanked.
Yeah,
they have a mom
group
or something like that.
Sure, there are men out there that want to be.
So I got a question though. I do think. Can I ask this question?
You do. We have a game, so we're gonna go a little bit over. But yeah.
I'm not saying this is the case for me, people that do this, but I think that a level of like sexuality, like at that height for men, on the other hand, do you think that pushes over into like, okay, if you would do this, you would do this?
No.
I
don't. Okay. Because that comes down to like femdom, like when men want to get dominated by women or they want to get pegged and things like that. I feel like if you're doing anything with a woman, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, that's just my thoughts. I don't feel like that. But so I mean, but everybody is different. I know, like, other people think that anything that has to do with a man putting anything in his anal area that's gay. But I don't feel. And they say that's you being too freaked out. You've done too much. You being too freaked out.
Right,
so I don't feel that way.
Go ahead and close us out.
Okay. Yeah.
We had a game. It was a cute game. It's called
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Give us one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give us one.
What's the name of your game, B?
Okay, so in honor of y'all, this is called My Cup Runneth Over.
Oh,
okay.
I like it.
And so what we're going to do, I'm going to give you a dare. And if you're not into doing the dare, you have to say my cup runneth over, and then you have to choose from here.
Okay.
And this is like something you have to answer. Okay. So I'm going to get started. I have them here. All right. So the first dare. Okay. Sing or rap a portion of your favorite song. Do you want to do that, or do you want to do my cup runneth over?
Who are you talking to, me or T?
Both of y'all.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of my favorite song. What I've been listening to.
Dangerously in love with you.
Only thing I can think of is I should have robbed you.
Oh, wow.
I should have robbed you.
Oh, wow.
Putting my trust in these no good niggas.
What is that?
Summer Walker.
I should have robbed Summer Walker. Robbed you. You was an easy lick.
Yeah.
I should have robbed you. Putting my trust in you no good niggas.
Oh, wow.
But this off her new?
Yes. Number 2, right after Scars.
I know y'all know somebody y'all should have robbed instead of gave that cat to.
I agree.
Easy
that's what y'all talking about. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Call your best friend or significant other and tell them you just got arrested. And see what their response is.
Give me the truth. Ain't nobody gonna believe that for me. Ain't none of them gonna believe.
You gotta say my cup runneth over.
Oh, my cup runneth over. What is some advice you would give your younger self? Better pussy management.
And you know what?
Better pussy management. You know, have some discernment on that thing.
And you know what?
Just because he fine, don't let him go.
Who is your worst ex and why? He dead now.
Oh,
But,
damn.
Oh,
R.I.P.
He was the worst. It was a guy that I dated in high school, and he was doing all the YN stuff before YNs was a thing, and I just shouldn't have never been.
Cup runneth over, baby.
It's running over.
Okay. So this is a dare. You have to give us your best 25-second twerk to our song. Because if y'all don't know,
we have a song.
we are rappers.
Yeah, we rappers.
So
Yeah,
here
we
it
got a
is.
song.
Oh, he got that twerking down pat, baby.
Oh,
You got it?
put it in the mic.
All right, girls.
Girl.
Thank you.
Ain't got to run over.
Right. Okay, so we'll save the rest.
That was cute. That was cute.
Okay.
Thank y'all for being here.
Come on our show.
Yes, we would love to come
Here you go,
on.
baby.
Thank you.
We so happy that y'all came to get on the show with us. Y'all have been great guests. I love the conversation. This has actually been really fun to finally sit down with our new coworkers.
Therapy.
Yeah.
And it really was therapy. This really was a group chat.
Mhm.
This really was how the real group chat.
Oh, we
Now-
gotta ask them the final question.
Oh yeah, do you
Do
have
you have a group chat?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, with like friends and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I just got into a group chat for the first time as like a friend group. Literally like within the past.
Really?
Mhm. All of my friends that I have, they all are my friends by themselves. Like I don't have like
You don't have a group.
no.
of friends.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And I just got into a group chat with a group of friends that we kind of cultivated together, and I'm excited. I'll be excited about it.
Yes, love a good group chat. Everybody need one. Hey y'all, this gonna be Thanksgiving week. I hope
Yes,
y'all
it
have a happy
Yes.
Thankksgiving. I'm
Happy
thankful for being in the chat with us.
Yes,
We
what-
thankful for the
what you say what we
hive.
thankful
Yeah.
for?
We are so thankful for being here. We are also thankful that we are going to be on Core 94 December 4th to see our first episode on the
Congratulations.
radio. Make sure at 5 o'clock Thursday, December 4th, y'all hear y'all faves on there because I'm thankful for my podcast and my family.
I'm
Yes.
thankful for my podcast, my family, and my son.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thankful for this opportunity with Core 94, the podcast, and my family because they're just rock stars. I love them so much.
Oh.
Yes, and I'm thankful for collaboration. I'm thankful for being able to meet new people every day.
Yeah.
Thankful for my family, and I'm so thankful for my husband. I love
I
you,
know
baby.
that's right.
I'm thankful for my family, my man, my sanity, and
Hey,
building and building this community, having this podcast space. And I'm thankful for y'all letting us come,
Yeah.
sit on the
thank
couch
you
with
so
y'all on the blue
Yes, be
bell.
comfy,
On the
couch.
why we here,
Bluebell.
and we are products, so we are very much, and I know we can all say this, thankful for the hive. For letting us
Yes,
come back
Yes,
here
for the
and
hive.
change
thankful for the
podcast
hive, for
game.
changing the
Thank
game.
you,
Thank you, D.
Thank you, D.
Yeah.
Shout out
Thank
to
you,
the production.
LP.
Right.
Yes. So I'm Tony B.
I'm big.
And I'm Jen Bunny.
And we are
the Group Chat Live. Bye, guys.
And make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and follow your faves on all social media platforms.
Core
And
94.
Core 94.
Bye, guys.
Bye.